Hello everyone, this is OpsterGaming here. Today I've decided actually that I was going to make a video based on something to do with guilds. I was trying to figure out what video I could do about guilds to like explain something to you. And then I thought to myself, you know what? There's probably some people out there, I'm not going to say a lot, I'm going to say some people out there who are quite new to the game, like beginners to the game, and the game is very confusing whenever you first start playing it. Like, you start playing the game and you're like, what's this, what's this, what's this? And then you ask someone and they give you the most weird answer and you're like, that didn't help me at all. Like, oh yeah, what hero do I put this hero mastery on, or a better example, what hero do I put this glyph on? And you'll get the most weird answer. And you'll be sitting there going, that didn't help me at all, I want to know what he would have put it on. But that's like, that's Clash Royale stuff for you. It's so complicated that it's not like there's a best glyph. You go, that glyph goes exactly with that hero and that's it. No, that glyph could go on this hero for that reason. It could go on that hero for another reason. It could go on that hero for another reason. If you got more than one, you got multiple heroes, you go, oh, I don't really know what hero to put on. What else you got? It's just super complicated. You guys probably think I'm rambling on right now. I'm probably confusing you guys, talking about confusing stuff. But yeah, I'm sure you guys kind of get the gist of what I'm talking about, with it being a very confusing game at times. But anyway, getting into the actual video now, I decided that, you know what, I'm just going to make a video called Guilds. Just going through guilds, about them, not too much detail on everything, but just giving you guys a roll down of exactly what guilds are, what they're for, what you can do, blah blah blah. So I'm in a guild called Noodle, big shout out to them, come join them, 20 out of 50 members, 2,500 trophy requirement, quite easy to get the trophies if you play for a few weeks really. So you get the trophies on left here, they are combined through the amount of trophies from people in your guild, so it calculates all the trophies in whichever one your guild's got, and that equals your guild score, clan score, whatever. Whatever you want to call it, guild score, if you call it Clash Royale, so I usually call it clan score. Your guild score, so we get 27,298. What does that contribute to and what do you get? So you go up here, Richard's rankings leaderboards. And then you go to trophy ranking, guild trophies, and now you look at Ray guilders on here. Most likely it might be out of top 200, but I don't know, it's Clash Royale. Not that many people play the game anymore, so I don't imagine it was too low. But what this does is all members of top 50 guilds can win soul rewards every week. The top 10 players in the top 5 guilds could win extra jewels. But when you get rid here, see, you get all the rewards here for being high up on the leaderboards as a guild. So if you're an guild leader or guild elder, is it called? What they call guilds? They're called elders, yeah? No? Elders, yeah, they are called elders, leaders, just like Clash Royale, then pretty much. Yeah, your members, your elders, your co-leaders, and your leaders, yeah, I think that's that. Guys, you got your elders here. They are co-leaders in Clash Royale too, by the way. You only get 3: leader, elder, member. So, like, if you're an elder or leader of a guild, you're gonna really want to try an RP guild to get as high as you possibly can. Explaining that thing with leader, elder, member. If you're confused, member, you join a clan, guild, whatever you want to call it. You're just member, aren't you? Just member, you can't really do anything. You can play. If you're promoted to elder, what you can do as an elder is, if a leader is over 7 to 14 days in active, I think it is, you could become a leader, but in my opinion, I wouldn't do it. Actually, there's no line 7 days. Elders and the 5 members with the highest trophies who logged in for the last 7 days eligible to become a new leader. In my opinion, I wouldn't become leader of it. Especially if you just say that your leader hasn't logged on for you go, oh yeah, there's this button here, let's become leader. Don't do it, guys. It's it's just trolling, isn't it, really? I don't like it. If I saw the button to become leader and I could do it, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it unless the leader specifically told me that they need me to become leader, so that whenever they come back, I can give it back to them. So if they've done that, I'll do it. If they ever give it back to them. But if I saw the button there, I wouldn't do it. I'd probably contact the leader and let them know, to be honest with you. Because it's just like stealing someone's guild level. That's just not right, really, is it? Especially when it's not actually yours. But yeah, now that's explained. You got Guild EXP. What is Guild XP? Guild XP is built up through. Ooh, this is actually quite a tough one for me. I think your Guild XP's got through your guild base, isn't it? So whenever you contribute to it, you can level up your guild. So you're level 6, and to level up, you just do these little things like your meditation. I think that gives you a little bit of XP. But you have to work as a guild because you don't actually get very much XP. Oh, I still don't have it. Flipping hell, guy. There we go, contribute. If you want me to explain guild base, I'm not going to, because I've already explained it in a video before in a full explanation of guild base. So if you want to see that, just look up my Clash Royale to guild base explanation video. Because in that video I fully explain it and everything about it, and you know. I don't want anyone to contribute any of that. Yeah, guys, if you want to know about that, you just look up my video and watch it. Quite a long one. It's just under 20 minutes, I think it is, but it will give you guys a much better idea of what you're doing, especially guild based wise. But looking into other stuff to do with guilds, guild events. You got Guild United, where you work as a guild and you get rewards. So you always get your little crests on there and it tells you what to do. For example, as a guild, collect up to 50,000 jewels. Now that doesn't mean that you have to collect 50,000 jewels. No, sorry, it might be spend. Spend or collect? I think spend. As a guild, collect. No. As a guild, spend 50,000 jewels. Yeah. That doesn't mean you have to spend 50,000 jewels. Technically, if you think about it, you got a full guild, 50 members, all active. Realistically, it's never going to happen. But say you did and you're lucky rolled, you got 50 members and it's all fully active. That's 1,000 jewels that need to be spent per member. Yeah. So if all 50 members contributed, all you have to do is spend 1,000 jewels each. Bam, quest completed. Next quest. Do a free hire 1,200 times. Now that's 12 hours per person. 10 of that's 120. Take about 2 days to do it. Yeah. But their example here would be you get over quests, easier ones. I think the short who's on that was probably one of the harder ones. So I remember it. But long term from that, what you get is at the end of the week you're put into a leaderboard on it against other guilds, and if you manage to finish number 1, you get some really nice awards from finishing that position. There's also top 5, I think. But also from completing this, you actually level up in Guild United in stages, and you get rewards for each stage. I think it's a total of about 19, 18. Sorry, it's 17 stages. I think 17 of them. If you manage to complete all 17, you guild some really well, and you've got really nice awards. So that's Guild United for you. I might actually make a video on that in the future, you know. Never made a video on that before, I've only just thought about it. Probably I made one on it before because it's not on every day, is it? So you can't just think of it on a day. Next one, Guild Pack. Okay, oh wow, I can't actually click into these, can I? I didn't know that. No, I can't click into it. Here's Guild Pack then. On the Guild Pack, this one's my least favourite of the guild ones. Rules: guild packs are limited edition, so they will be given out on a first come first served basis. Grab yours now. So you get guild packs whenever the event has to be on. By the way, you can't just get it any day. The event has to be on. But these guild packs can be gotten by someone buying jewels. So say someone in your guild buys 2,000 jewels while the event's on. That means that the guild pack will become available and you'll be able to come to collect a reward from it. Only a small reward. But there's a limit in which can be claimed up to about, I think it's a different event. That's 10. 15 is around 2, I think. Yeah. But you get better rewards as they go along. But what I don't like about this is if someone in your guild has to actually spend money, real money, to buy jewels in game for the guild members to be able to claim rewards. I know that IGG has to do it to be able to get money to carry on making the game and updating the game, but it's just very paid to play. I would imagine that a guild like Super Evolution would be able to get these packs all there now. Lots of them would be great. But if you're a smaller guild, there's a smaller to mid-tier guild in the game, you'd be lucky to even get a pack really. Because a lot of these smaller guilds and mid-tier guilds will have free-to-play players, and free-to-play players of course don't pay. So you won't be able to get packs, and that's what I don't like. These packs will not benefit the free-to-play. Now, of course, if a free-to-play player can claim this if a pay-to-play player buys it, which is great. So the free-to-play player actually gets rewards from someone buying. But that's reliant on someone paying. That's what I don't like about it. You have to rely on someone paying to be able to get a reward. So it's very not free-to-play. That's my thing about why I don't really like that. But it still can be good. Guild crests. You can host guild crests. What does this mean, and how do you get these? Get these through playing Guild Boss. On Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, you fight it, you get 100 from that, from the little events part. You get 100 per day on the attacks, so you get 300 total if you attack Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Each day you get a reward for the damage in which you manage to do on the Guild Boss, and this means you also get these tokens. What do you do with the tokens? You host quests. Say I wanted to host that one, I can't afford to. Say I want to host that one. All my guild has to do is donate these little tokens. And say I hosted that one, I spent 1,000 to host it, then all it needs to do is get 1,000 more tokens to complete it. Your guild will help you complete it, everyone will, by donating their tokens into it, and once it maxes out and you get all 2,000, you get the reward of the 1,000 ancient spirits. It's great. But that's all reliant on your guild working together. That I do like, because that's reliant on the guild working together, and that's the point of a guild, isn't it? It's a clan. You all work together as a group, as a team, to complete stuff. So I do actually like that. That's one of my favourite things in the game actually. So yeah, I am a big fan of guild crests, and I hope that explains how they work. Also, if you don't like what you can host on a day and you do have a token spare, you can spend 10 tokens to change them to get a new set. I do a lot. So that's just very good. These little daily quests, I don't recommend you complete them, they're pretty woody to be honest with you. So guild boss then I've pretty much explained already. Where do you damage ranking? So how much damage you get put on the leaderboard for how much damage you do, and you can see where you are. In your guild you can see how well you've done compared to your guild members, and how well you've done compared to everyone who's attacked in guild boss across your server, not global. Let's see yesterday's ones and redeem rewards there. Okay then, now let's look at Battle Royale. What is Battle Royale? Battle Royale is where you clear each stage and try and do as well as you can basically. You want to try and reach the end and complete Endless Domain. Once you complete Endless Domain, you just keep on attacking it stage after stage, I think, on that one. You get the highest stage rate you possibly can, and that is how your guild finishes. Only the top 8 guilds in the game would be able to complete Endless Domain and get there and complete it over in a week, I reckon. I'd say top 8, I could be wrong. Could be top 5. Could be top 20, I don't know. I'm saying top 8, but no, that's not an accurate answer. But as a mid-tier guild, you just try and complete as many of them as you can, really. From completing each stage, you manage to get rewards, which are actually quite good rewards. They're not awesome, but they're alright. It's better than no rewards. You can see down the rankings for each one, so you try and get as high as you can. There is certain stages where you have to use tactic to complete it, because ones which are really hard, like heroes like Ambrosia, if you allow that Ambrosia to heal, it will heal up all the heroes in that base. And after you completed your battle, you might look at it, you go out of it, the guildmate goes attack and goes, hey? I thought they're down 30% HP and now they're up at 80. How come they heal themselves all up? And that means that you've like ruined it for your guild and you're like the worst person in the world. And I think you guys can tell by my voice, I have experienced it. And I don't mean I've experienced seeing someone do it. I have experienced seeing someone do it. I have experienced being the person who was the worst in the world for ruining it from a guild. But in all fairness, I did actually do it by accident. Because I was playing, I was doing really well, I got lots of damage, yeah, taking them all down. All of a sudden, Ambrosia healed. And it went from down at 18% all the way up to 93%, and I was like, what? No. I quickly tried to close out the game. I ended battle, and it was all messed up in the guild. It was Ring of Legends, wasn't it, at the time actually. But they didn't mind, they knew that it was an accident, and they just said not to do it again. So I thought, yeah, they're alright with it, but do try not to do that. The trick is, if you do accidentally do that, you can do a trick where if you literally close out the game, you don't press end battle, literally fully close out the game, completely close out, that will mean that your battle is invalid and it does not count, meaning that the attack damage that you've done taken away, but also you didn't heal up, it's left it there whilst fully attacked. That's the trick with that. So if you do that, try and do that. But Battle Royale, I'm going to challenge them right now. If you want to know what heroes are healers, I've just come up with a great idea that next time I'm going to make a video on the healing heroes. What heroes are healers. Sounds very basic for a lot of you guys, especially top players that go, that's easy. But yeah, I think it's more of a reminder really for players so that they know what heroes are what. Because I have seen some complaints recently saying that it's like stating the obvious. But what I'm trying to do currently is I'm trying to make videos catered towards catered towards beginners, newcomers to the game. I'm also trying to make some videos which are catered towards all. So you might find that on my channel, I'm actually one day I've got a video coming out and it's like this 20th guild, what are they? A lot of people know already, but it's very good for beginners who want to learn about the game and quickly get adapted to it. But then another day I might have a video come out in which is top tier pro battle royale gameplay or guild clash gameplay, Super Evolution. That's catered towards everyone, as everyone wants to watch that. But the thing is, these kind of videos that get lower views, pro gameplay get more views, but it's a lot harder to make because then pro players need to be available to be able to send me some video content of their gameplay to help out. And with the worldwide situation at the moment, I've actually noticed that this year especially it's been a lot harder to get people on the channel for players because everyone's so busy. And the thing is, I don't even really like to message people that much. Some of you guys might be sitting there going, you message me all the time, Opster. But yeah, I am trying not to message people too much because I know everyone's very busy. So if someone gets back to me saying I'm very busy, you can't do it, I'd say no problem, don't mind. So yeah, it's quite tough to get pro players on channel at the moment. So I just wanted to explain that to everyone who keeps complaining about it. But I am trying to get some people on channel for 155 million. Wow, that's quite high for me, I think. Must be a lower Battle War stage on the usually version. Guild Clash. Time after joining, 2 days, 23 hours by Thursday, I think it is. Thursday you've got to join. Join Guild Clash, and then I'm not actually going to join it because I'm not the most reliant person for War. I only really log on to make videos. They already know that. They're fine with it. Prize collection. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th place. The more battles you complete, participation points, the more chests that you'll win, or reward from the chests that you'll win. For example, you're only 6 out of 9, you get 8, then done 9 out of 9, they get 12. So you want to try and complete over it, all 9 of them, all 9 battles. So that's great for rewards. It's potluck what guild you verse. I think it is. I think they do try and aim it towards guilds around you, because you do tend to find that, but it can be very potluck. You got your defences and your offences. I wanted to look at the deep. No, I can't look at. No, I can't. Okay, I can't show you. But basically, you got to work tactically as a team guild to take down the other guild's bases. Kind of like Clash of Clans in a way, but Clash Royale too. See, you might versus guild where you go, okay, we can't take down that stronghold. The amount of attacks it should take down a stronghold, it would take about 15 attacks to take it down. That's not worth it. We could take down 15 of their outside bases for that. So you gotta logically think about it and go, stronghold's worth a lot more points, but are we wasting our attacks on it when we can't take it down? Whereas we can take down the other. So you get tactics, you get to work as a team. I love Guild Clash of that. I just wish IGG would improve Guild Clash of it, just improve it. IGG would, because I feel ever since Lordlympia came out, the importance of Guild Clash has almost died off. I think it's still a little bit there, but it's not as important as it was. Before Lordlympia Games, Guild Clash was there to start ranking guilds. Now it's all about Lordlympia Games. Guild Clash is like that. It's like a second thought. It's a second thought, really. So I think that was the one bad thing about Lordlympia Games, really. Not Asian space, man. Flipping out. Well. But Lordlympia Games is very good. And talking about Lordlympia Games, one last thing that I actually need to cover. Insight, always go for insight. Is very similar to Guild Clash, just a little bit different. So the way in which you attack is that same, the way in which you defend is that same, but as you progress through the stages, you start versing better guilds until eventually you put in brackets if you manage to win. Into a bracket which is like the B bracket and the A bracket. A bracket is usually the top 32 guilds in the world that manage to progress. B bracket is usually number 33 to 64, around the below that. And that one's working the exact same. So it's very good. And you get very good reward from it if you manage for first place. There's actually really good reward. And also the winning guild, who comes number 1 in the A bracket, your server, if that guild is on your server, they'll get a server reward for the guild on your server actually winning. Usually Android English 2 gets it to get the best players, and it's got Super Evolution. Which I'm on Android English 2 server. But I think Guild Chariot, I think covered that in my guild based video, but Chariot I don't think covered that. Your Chariot you can use in Guild Clash. Don't think you can use it in base siege. I think it's just guild clash and maybe Lordlympia Games, I imagine. Your active skill, so you get an active skill there, but you can use deals 50% attack, damage to multiple enemies near the top, stun them for 3 seconds. With a divine talent, so you can reload them, and you get health and attack on this. You can increase it as a guild by contributing. You can use jewels to get a lot more, or just donate a bit of gold. Doesn't make that big a difference, but if 50 people donate 10 out of 10 gold each day, that would make a bit of a difference. Your guild bar, I'm not going to cover it because I covered it in the guild based video, but you use it on defense. Not going to go any further from there really. And that will be it for guilds then. I hope that you guys found it useful, especially if you're a beginner and you're wanting to learn about it. If you're an experienced player and you already know all of that, I hope it's like freshened up in your memory a bit, giving you a reminder of all the features of it and stuff like that. And if you did know all that and you don't feel like you learned anything new at all, well, I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, hope it was useful to some of you. And make sure to like, subscribe, and definitely hit the bell icon for more Clash Royale 2 content. For now, peace out.